Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. And Innistrad Crimson Vow spoilers are finally out. Despite they had announced that they would release it tomorrow, the spoilers, or today, I don't know. Maybe, I think it was tomorrow, yeah. But they decided to do so earlier. Like, they came out like almost a week ago. But yeah, now it's time to review them because, well, it is now Tuesday. So, Podcast Tuesday. So, we're gonna review the 10 best spoilers from out of them. And yeah, as well, a combo and a non-bow. With a combo being Innistrad themed, in fact. So, yeah. In fact, it is part of the same block. So, let's go to the combo. That is Tree of Perdition and Cascade Acaphobia. So, you use Tree of Perdition. You tap Tree of Perdition, turn its toughness into the opponent's life, and then the opponent's life goes to 13. Now, Cascade Acaphobia. It is your turn. Your opponent dies because they're at 13 life. There you go. You kill someone with these two cards. So yeah, you just turn 6 and they're dead. You just do Tree of Perdition, then turn 4, turn 5, Cascade Acaphobia. Turn 6, you kill someone, and Tree of Perdition becomes a bigger creature if you're playing Commander. Otherwise, well, yeah, you've won. Then, yeah, and then to repeat it, just blink Tree of Perdition, so it resets its toughness to 13. Then just then you can do it again, kill someone else with it. Don't do this with Tree of Redemption though. Doing this will actually kill you because Tree of Redemption changes your own life total, not its not someone else's life total. Yeah, Tree of Perdition is a good one. Tree of Redemption is a bad one. So now, to the Nonbow, and we go. And there's a Nonbow. Fires of Invention in Vidalcan Orrery. So, Fires of Invention in Vidalcan Orrery are Nonbow because, well, Fires of Invention only allows you to cast spells during your turn. Vidalcan Orrery allows you to cast them as if they had flash. So, you can cast them at flash, but only during your turn. So, you can just cast them in any phase, but as long as it's your turn. So, it's just a non-bow, because you can't, because basically it partially disables Vidalcan Orrery, the Fires of Invention. So, yeah. Fires of Invention is a good card, and so is Vidalcan Orrery. Having both of them out isn't that good. Okay. So yeah. It is a Nonbow. So let's go into the number 10. And it is Volatile Arsenalist with and AK with alter ego, dire strain anarchist or transform. So yeah, these are so this is a really powerful card. So 5 mana 4/4 human werewolf with medicine haste and daybound. Yeah. At daytime, when it attacks, deals 1 damage to the creature, to a player, and to a planeswalker. Well, you can choose to exclude those if you want to. But then, for but then, it at night it is a 5/5 werewolf with medicine haste as well, nightbound, and does the same thing but for 2 damage, not for 1 damage. So that's even stronger. It's a good card, yeah. So yeah. So it's basically could be used. It could be the next Fury though, because you know all of those uh, what's it called, Ponza decks. First, initially use the Inferno Titan. Some use Glorybringer in addition or instead of Inferno Titan. But then there's some. But then Ponza decks start moving to Goldspan Dragon because Goldspan Dragon is better than Glorybringer. But then they introduced a Fury card, so some decks started hardcasting Fury. And in addition to sometimes hardcast, sometimes uses the evoke, whichever is the best in the case. But they usually hardcast Fury, so replace the Glorybringers and the Goldspan Dragons, even the Inferno Titan, because well it dealt more damage. I mean it doesn't do it again though. That's the only issue. But you could cast it for 0 mana just to do the ability. And then now we got another 5 mana 4/4. It has haste. So it is the new Inferno Titan basically, or something like that. Or Glorybringer. And then when it's night, it does even more damage. So yeah, this has futures. Now, to the number 9, the simple 9, and we've got Cultivator Colossus, 7 mana, Exets Plant Beast with Trample, and then its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. So, but then when it enters battlefield, play a land, and then play a land and draw a card until you can't. So you just play a land, then if you do draw a card, then do it again. So yeah, and then you just play, draw, play, draw, play, draw, and then after the last draw, if you can't play anymore, that's it. Ends the process. So it is really cool because it can allow you to dump so many lands at once and get cards back for it. So the only issue is it's 7 mana, so by then you probably have little to no lands in hand. It would be great if you chain lands onto one spell. So yeah, that would be great. Yeah, like it's like the next Uro or something. I don't know. So yeah, it is a very good card. Now for the Golden 8, and we've got dig up 1 mana sorcery or uh, cleave for 4 mana. Search your library for basic land card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. You instead of paying the one mana, you can pay for 4 mana with 1 double black and green instead of 1 green, and you just cut off the text in brackets. So basically, they brought a what's it called? Oh yeah, it is a playtest mechanic into the set, because there was, I think this card was the card that playtested the Cleave mechanic. So yeah, and now it's finally coming out. And there's also so many memes of the Cleave mechanic and stuff, because it does make funny things, because you could cleave and then remove text from cards, like by paying extra mana. It's really cool, the Cleave mechanic. Functions like a kicker mechanic, so like if this was a kicker spell, kicker would be 1 double black, and then does search your library for basic land, reveal it, and put it in your hand and shuffle. If you kick the spell, instead search your library for any card and put it into your hand without revealing it. So yeah. Yeah. Or search your library for a card if it's a basic land or you have kicked the spell. If the spell wasn't kicked, reveal it and put it in your hand or something. Like, I don't know, but Cleave makes things simpler. You just could use it and then cut off part of the text. Like, mostly instants and sorceries have Cleave, but then some creatures and artifacts and enchantments have the Cleave mechanic, so it removes some words from in the square brackets or stuff. So yeah. Also, I think it's gonna be an evergreen mechanic. It's gonna recur into other sets. Might be only exclusive to this set, but I doubt it. To the simple 7 we've got Dread Fugu. It is a 1 mana sorcery or cleave for 3 mana. So yeah. And then this is the new Inquisition of CODZ. Target player reveals their hand. Choose a non-land card from it with mana cost 2 or less. That player discards that card. This is a new Inquisition of CODZ, I think. So yeah. So this is a really good card because, well, it can clear off literally nearly any card in Modern. Because, well, most of the Modern formats like 3 mana or less. So yeah. So there's also the 2 mana and 1 mana spells that you could clear off. This could clear off nearly anything in Burn, but apparently Burn decks are now starting to use 4 Rift Bolts and 4 Skewer the Critics, and so now it's like 8 free mana spells in the deck. So yeah, like I used to play only like 3 Rift Bolts and 1 Skewer the Critics. So yeah, but apparently they're using a 4 and 4, and they decided to cut off the Lightning Helixes, and then replaces a Flame Rift with Skullcrack. And yeah, the thing is, I was initially running 4 Skullcracks main board. Now it's 2 Skullcracks main board. Yeah. So yeah, this basically clears off anything. Like, yeah. Now to the number 6, and we've got Sorin the Mirthless. 4 mana, 4 loyalty legendary planeswalker Sorin, and with a +1 look at the top card of your library. You may use the Bob effect, and by that I mean put in your hand and revealing it, put in your hand and lose life equal to the mana value. So yeah, it's just the new Dark Confident. -2. Create a 2/3 vampire flying and lifelink. Oh, stronger than the Cans of Tarkir Soaring vampires. -7. Deals 13 damage to any target. You gain 13 life. Wow. That is just very cool. Like, use it with the other Sorin, send someone to 10, deal 13 damage to them. Or use this with Tree of Perdition, as mentioned in Combo of the Week. So yeah. Because it can hit anything, not just the creature. So yeah. This is cool. So there's a number 6, Sorin the Mirthless. Now, for the number 5. And we've got the next Gitrog monster. Possibly in the lore, well, we got Gronok, the Omnivore. 4 mana, 3/3, legendary frog with whenever frog you control attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever the permanent card is put in your graveyard from your library, exile it with a croak counter on it. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards you own in exile with croak counters on them. So basically, when you're so it's a frog for frog type tribal. So when you attack with frogs, well, you mill yourself. Then after milling yourself, then you can use the cards that were milled as long as they're permanent. So basically anything except for instants and sorceries. And if you get Gronok back, you can regain access to the card. So it's not because they put counters on them. So if Gronok dies, then you bring it back or put another one, have it as your commander or something. Well, you can tap back into those cards, like with the Mercil, the Pretender. Well, you remember the Gitrog monster? Oh, seems there's another frog in Innistrad. Well, not a frog horror, but still frog. So, also, art's very similar. I don't know what is Gronok eating, but, well, Gitrog monster's definitely eating a person. Or at least just an arm, because we see an arm. But I assume he's eating an entire person. So, yeah. This might be the next Gitrog monster. Yeah, but it's green-blue, not green-black. Well, let's go into the number 4, and it is Thalia, Guardian of Fairban. 2 mana, 2/1 legendary human soldier. First strike and non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. So basically it's back. The original Thalia, the one from the Death and Taxes decks. And yeah, it's time for Thalia to be introduced to Standard, which, well, no one plays it anymore, and Pioneer. Pioneer, think it's now a failed format, but some people are starting, some stores are starting to do events, like my local game store once replaced a Standard tournament with a Pioneer tournament whilst I was away, but in Italy, yeah. In case if you haven't noticed, past two podcasts weren't live because I was in Italy. But now I'm back home, so they're live. And then soon my local game store is planning on doing a Team Trios tournament using Pioneer, Modern, and 1v1 Commander. What? That last one, like Pioneer. Oh, it's coming back. Modern, definitely really cool format. 1v1 Commander. How does this fit into a tournament? I think it's not going to be a competitive event. That's the only issue. Maybe they're going to make competitive Commander an actual thing, an actual competitive thing. So, yeah. I don't know. We don't know exactly. But yeah. Number 4, Thalia Guardian of Ferrin. 2, the Golden Free. And it is yeah, remember to that inventory. We've got Ascendant Pack Leader. 1 mana 2/1 Wolf with enters battlefield with a +1 counter on it. If you control a permanent with mana value 4 or greater, whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, put +1 counter on Ascendant Pack Leader. Is this the net spell collector? Because, well, it might seem it is, because, well, 1 mana 2/1. So it starts off with better stats, then grows for bigger spells, and then if you already had a bigger spell when it entered, you already draw a card. No, not draw a card. It already starts with a counter. So yeah, you could just do this. Start with Leyline. I guess Leyline of the Void, but it could be Leyline of Sanctity. Turn 1. Forest. Ascendant Pack Leader. Go. Now you have a free 2 for 1 mana in 1 turn without any special conditions or anything. Like, you just, this goes well with ley lines. Like, if you just sideboard in Leyline, or you're playing Leyline in the deck, use and you're playing green, use Ascendant Pack Leader. You could just you could start. It starts strong if you have a Leyline out. But I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna have a bright future for Modern. Definitely will be using Commander though. That's one thing for sure. To the number 2, and we've got Chandra Dress to Kill. 3 mana, 3 loyalty, legendary planeswalker Chandra. +1. Add red, deals 1 damage to a player planeswalker. Another +1. You exile the top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it this turn. And then -7, exile top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a red spell, deals X damage to any target where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. So this is a combination of the M15 Chandra and the Kaladesh Chandra. Because, well, yeah, it does similar abilities. Adds mana and deals damage. That sounds like well, you exile top card of your library is a M15 Chandra thing, but also part of Kaladesh Chandra's thing, which then you could also instead another +1, you add mana and deal damage instead of doing like add double mana or then another +1 abilities to exile top card of your library. You may cast it, or it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Then the -7 is basically just like M15 Chandra's ability. Because like instead of exciting 10 cards, it's out 5 cards. Then like you can cast red spells from among them. Instead of like copy an instant or sorcery spell 3 times for free from among them. But this one's like you just do this, and then the emblem's just like Kaladesh Chandra's emblem. Instead of dealing 5 damage, you deal damage equal to the amount of mana spent for it. So yeah, this might have some future for modern. I don't know though, but maybe burn. But I doubt it. I think it might be better for those Jund decks or maybe the prowess deck. Maybe not Jund. I don't know, but like prowess, mono red prowess probably use it because. But the thing is that mono red prowess is dead basically, or practically unused, or sort of say, yeah. So there we go, number 2, Chandra Dress to Kill. Still, we got one last one, better than all of those, and it is. Oh wait, so what? I don't know. Why is it okay? What seemed it's dead for some reason? Okay. No animation. We've got Necro Duality. 4 mana enchantment. Whenever non-token zombie enters battlefield under your control, copy it as a token. So, good thing it doesn't do like whenever non-token, so then otherwise it would infinite with itself. But yeah, here's my question. What happens if I ninjutsu in a zombie? Like if I just use a foreign shinobi. Like, okay, attack with some random creature. I don't know, 2/2 zombie. They don't block it. Ninjutsu! Now, Necro Duality. Does it copy as a 5/4 untapped creature that isn't attacking? Or is it another 5/4 zombie created with the ninjutsu tapped and attacking, unblocked? Then otherwise you could just double ninjutsu with Necro Duality. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, here's the number 1, Necro Duality. So yeah, here's the judge question: what if you use this with Foreign Shinobi? Anyways, still a good card. You could just duplicate all your zombies. Great for the zombie tribal. Just put a zombie. It's another identical zombie comes up, and yeah, you just keep on making more zombies. Yeah. So that's the number 1, Necro Duality. So yeah, congratulations! You've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe and follow if you haven't already? Share with friends, stay tuned to next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live at 5:30 p.m. GMT or 6:30 p.m. CET. For those who don't have a daylight savings in their country, for example me, will have a change in the podcast timing to 1 hour later. But those who live where there's... Oh. Hi Colton, how are you? I don't understand what... What? Why are you... You just keep on spamming. What? What? Okay. Why you just... What? I don't get it. What? Okay. Well, you just spamming. What? Never mind. Okay, so basically so yeah. But then for those who live in a country with daylight saving, well, you have it at the same time. Unlike before, when the podcast would change timing for those who live in a daylight saving country. Now, we change it so for those who don't live in a daylight saving country will have a schedule change. Because, well, my schedule has changed, yes. But then, like, But yeah. So yeah, congratulations. You reached the end of the podcast. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Just like and subscribe and follow. And yeah, share with friends. Check out the links in the description. Restreamio is on a 31% discount, so you should definitely try and stream and use your credits to go on premium because it gives you $10 on your first live stream. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.